lot of craft involved jobs that are going to be in the area. So as long as we can keep them working towards that and get them exposed to it, I think at this age is probably the best time to do it.
You want them to know what?
I want to know that they're loved and that people do care about them and that they have a position in life and that they can actually learn how to do and be successful here.
So what did you learn today? You got to be very careful.
Yeah, the safety goggles, because the dust, you know, I go like, oh, I can't see.
Is this your first time using power tools?
Yes.
What do you think?
It was awesome.
Think you might want to be a builder?
Yes. Start at the base, come down. It's not an easy job.
Oh, there goes my perfect curl. I finally got a perfect curl. How to comb our hair. Nourish our hair with products that have good quality ingredients.
Right. Sometimes we can use hair products that's in our kitchen, like coconut oil. Your aunties or your mothers cook with coconut oil or olive oil. We can use those products. We don't have to buy hair products.
I see y'all beautiful young girls, and they need the uplifting, they need the empowerment, and they also need to be as beautiful on the outside as well on the inside.
That's what I specialize in, right?
It makes me feel good because, you know, like people like taking away from their time just to help you.
You know, we may think overall that it's a small thing, comb, brush, but no, when you're talking about the combs, the brushes, the hair creams, all the different products to teach the girls how to use it, whether they have color in their hair, whether they have damaged hair.
I am so excited that Jordan Beauty Supply has donated things for our young ladies. There is a extreme need. The young ladies really want to learn about it, but they might not have that opportunity to learn about it. So it's better to teach hands-on.
But we want them to be able to look in a mirror and like what they see.
We want you to do the play, do the role, and just kind of take in how you would really do it if somebody's pressuring you to do something you don't want to do.
So your job is to use that stop technique to explain to her why you don't want to have sex.
Like, I'm not ready for that.
You too scared?
Now,
Why?
I got stuff I want to do. Like, I want to go to college and stuff.
So what happens is the long chains of polyvinyl are joined by the borax ions, and so it's like forms cross-link bridges, like spaghetti that slides across one another. Well, it's like something's hooking the spaghettis together. If you hook just a little bit, they can still slide a little bit. That's the slime. If we put too much, then we get this, because there's too many cross-links made, and then it becomes solid. You see?
Some sticky stuff.
What did you like about this project?
It was scientific and it was something that I want to do all the time.
Yeah, I enjoyed the process. It's a mixing of chemicals to make something that everyone likes.
And
slime.
The students liked it too, right?
Yeah, they really enjoyed it. The only part that they didn't enjoy was getting messy.
On
the other hand, too.
Oh my, it's disgusting.
They really like it though.
Awesome.
Even though they don't admit it, they like the mess. They really like the mess.
Particles that's iron that's in the cereal. We're extracting the iron from the cereal.
Put it to it like this.
I'm not touching it, I'm only above it. And you see it's trying to pull the iron out.
Yeah, you have to really look like a scientist.
I enjoy working with the young students.
Looks like you really got into this chemistry experiment. Why?
Yes. It was interesting because I saw all of the students being inquisitive, asking questions, and trying to figure out how things work, and actually seeing the iron forming out of the cereal and water was interesting. I never saw anything like that.
I always find out only serious students actually take chemistry. And so when I can embrace them and then they can come to me with the whys and the whats, that makes me excited and that makes my day, and I want to even just like explore even more.
They are doing 6 inches to prove they are about that life.
About what life?
About the life of following instructions. 6 inches, get them up. Drop them.
Well, they weak. Use your legs. Use your legs and make sure your back is pushing on one another. Talk to each other. Communicate with each other. All right? How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good? Squad up! I want y'all to hear what they saying. Why was you all able to get up so fast?
We used like leg strength to push up, and we all went up as one, as a unity.
And as we had a big one, the big one lifts up the little one.
So the big one.
Everybody lifting up everybody.
Okay. So look, what squad is this?
Squad 1.
What squad is this?
Squad 1.
I mean, did everybody kind of know there was a drug house?
Well, the lady who
You bug your mama till she kind of weakens a little bit. You gotta do the same thing with our government, with our city hall. You gotta call those houses in. We got an abandoned house in our neighborhood. I see people come in and out. I think it's a drug house. You gotta tell them. Not just you, and then you tell your neighbors. We gotta come together and bug them until they come and they do something about it.
Diary of a 6th grade ninja.
I had no idea either until I became one. Though looking back, I should have seen the signs earlier on. I feel as though it has to be told for others to read so they can learn about the events at Buchanan School.
Whether they're reading a novel or they're reading instructions for a test or just reading a magazine or newspaper, they'll have some strategies that they can use to help make sure that they're understanding what they're reading.
We made about 5 to 8 apps depending on the student. Some students work faster than others. They made things such as a soundboard app. They made one that was like a drawing app, an art app, and then they made a few games. I would take home the usefulness of computers and how apps are actually made and be able to appreciate the complexity and the design of the apps that they use on their phone every day.
Nobody bring you no time. Now keep the message in your head.
Why do I feel like falling?
Remember I told you it's like Stevie Wonder?
I think the feeling
is
feel. Then you know I love you as though I love you
Y'all should be 100% proud of yourselves. All right? I didn't have to switch people around and like do different dances and different stuff or whatever. I had a homegirl today, she learned a 32 count in 5 minutes. And just winning it nicely.
Did she make me talk? Okay. No, Dean Pointer actually don't have grilling skills. He's just out here for the sake of the children, trying to make it. And I'm faking it until I can get it right.
It's hard to mess up a hot dog, so you did all right. Awesome. You did all right.
I'm really here because I want to help students reach the goals that they need to reach and academically be successful. So we're trying to introduce to you all and all the programs that they're going to be.
My name is Adama Boyer, and I'm in 7th grade. So do you think the students like their classes?
I think they like their class. I think their classes caused them to interact, and I think their classes gave them opportunity to demonstrate some of the personal skills that they had.
Hello, what's your name? Layla. What classes do you like the most? Cooking,
What do you like about video recording your friends?
how they like the program. And when I asked them to volunteer, they asked me what we were supposed to be doing. I told them the questions so they can feel comfortable with it and think about it. So.
Okay, great. What about you? You didn't even know you were going to do this today, and all of a sudden you got into it.
It was fun. Some of them I didn't know, and I got to know them by doing this. And yeah.
You got to know a little bit about what they want to do in the future and why.
And some of the people I didn't know, I learned their names.
We're trying to teach them how to prepare themselves before there's an incident.
What happens if you run out of water?
Well, we don't plan to run out of water because that's where they get the hype.
There's no substitute for education and training.
Whole financial workshop with them, which included a stock game, and they really got into that. A lot of them hadn't been exposed to the stock market or new terms or how to evaluate those products, so we wound up having a competition.
1, 2, 3. Leadership is wisdom in action that empowers me and others to succeed.
Say it one more time, nice and loud.
Leadership is wisdom in action that empowers me and others to succeed.
Dream Now empowered students that they could address issues that they experience in their everyday life. We talked about character leadership. We talked about issues of teamwork and development. And I think in their natural setting, they were given an opportunity to work through some of those communication challenges. And we think that we empowered them to do so.
Let's see.
Where is mi otro yo? If I love and respect you, me amo y me respeto yo. I love and respect myself.
Is there any one situation with a student here that was particularly poignant to you or that touched your heart?
We had a student that we weren't really sure whether or not the program was reaching him. He was, from a parent's sake, seemed a little bit resistant, not necessarily cooperative all the time. And yesterday after the session, he walked up to me and he said, this has really been fun. He goes, this is really changing my life. I'm learning how to be a man from this, and I'm learning a lot of things that I'll be able to use. And those are the type of reactions that we look for.